We're talking about the Go Vocal high quality microphone preamp for mobile devices. XLR input lets you connect any dynamic or condenser microphone, record directly to your mobile devices, convenient output for headphones or other PA systems. I'm just looking here on the box. I take it this is what some of the software looks like on there. It looks like they got some more on the back. They got another one on the back of the software. So here we go. Unboxing this boy. Always a good idea to try and leave the box intact, just in case if you got to take it back, something wrong. Alright, looks like we got the quick start guide, Go Vocal, getting started. Might want to check that out real quick. Yeah, so this thing just runs off of a 9-volt battery. You get 48 volt phantom power to power your condenser mic. Alright, we got to download the TC Helicon app to begin experimenting with vocal effects. And so it seems like we got a couple of different apps from TC Helicon. It says download your favorite TC Helicon app to begin experimenting with vocal effects. So alright, let's start with the first one. Perform V app. That looks cool. What is this? Let's check this out. Whoa, TC Telecom Perform V. Oh, that's some kind of I mean, it might have some cool effects, but this thing is like, it won't let me zoom in on it. Oh, yo. Maybe they'll let me do some cool stuff like that. I don't know. Let's check it out. All we can do is check it out. So it's super lightweight. Here's the cord that goes into your phone. It's got a headphone jack right up there so that you can monitor your headphones. Or they said if you wanted to plug it into a another interface, you could even do that. Here's the you see the little microphone down there you can plug your XLR into. Very cool, very cool. So I'm feeling like I would like to experiment with this. I would love to hook this directly up to the phone. We'll see what kind of effects we can get out of it, and keep in mind that we do have to hook it up a certain way. So right off the bat, found something I do not like about this product. In the inside the case, the housing for the 9-volt battery. See here, you'll see where you clip on the 9-volt, right? And here you'll see the cord. And now if you look a little harder at the cord, right about here, it's going to be hard to see on the video. It tried to clip my cord right in this little spot right here. This little spot right here, your cord tries to go in there, and when you close your door on this, it's catching one of your. See, you can see it right there where it's real light. Right there, almost clipped my cord, and I doubt that they're going to replace that. They're going to be like, well, you did it. I was just shutting the battery case. So hopefully it still works. We're gonna see. I bought this new alkaline, brand new in the case, so we'll see. This baby out the case. You clip that cord in that case too many times, you're gonna mess that wire up, and it's not gonna. You're not gonna get sufficient power. All right, it's powered off. Yup, powered off. Let's clip on the new battery, brand new battery. All right, before I even shut the case, I'm gonna switch this on and see if any of the indicators come on. There we go. We have the Helicon or TC Helicon come on there, indicating that we have power to our device. So when you go to shut that, and you can see it right there still, you got to be real careful, because it's a real snug fit into this box too. So ooh, I don't like the way that sets. I kind of hate that. Alright, TC Helicon, I don't like the way that sets in your guys' box. Okay, so I managed to twist it and get it around, but that's still going to set right there when you go to clip it in. That's not good. That's one thing you got to know right off the bat. When you're doing running sound and working with electronics and stuff, you do not want to clip them cords. You will mess them cords up so easily. You'll be like, what the heck? I spent so much on this stuff, and it's junk now. Okay, we're still trying to get the. You got to get it all the way from the bottom and then slide it up. So. And then with the battery in there, you gotta really press that battery down too as you're putting it on. It's a really tight case. Damn, I thought I broke it just then. So there, we finally got it on. I mean, I guess they packed a lot in here, you know what I'm saying? And man, that's gonna be tough not to clip your cord right there. You see what I'm talking about? Where it wants to clip your cord right in there. Bam. That's not good. That is not good. So we're going to try to tuck that. There we go. We tucked it underneath that tooth. It's got that one tooth here underneath your little thumb friction pad up here. Try to tuck that under there as you're closing your case, because you're really going to do some damage to your wire. You saw what I did to it just closing it one time. So we got a problem. I can't find the app that we downloaded on my phone. So we went to the TC Helicon website, product groups. I typed in Go Vocal. We want the audio in. It's an audio interface. Did that do anything? Not. See all these different. We got 3. I narrowed it down from 5 to 3. Main categories. We better just keep that all the same. Oh, it changed everything. Subcategories, no. Product. And see, I don't see the Go Vocal on here. So I'm just going to go with the Go XLR. And then we got these options down here, and so we got one page. We got 3 software options. Let's just try the first one. We're going to agree to the user agreement. Ain't no using it without it. So let's download this bad boy. We got our Go XLR app. Let's try it out. EXE. Let's open her up. This is for like a computer. We need for the mobile. All right, let's try the next one. Something.com. Okay, this the driver. All right, let's try this last one. Hopefully this one is for the phone. Okay, and then that was a driver. So not able to find the app from their website. These seem to be like for your computer. So I decided instead to go on to the Google Play Store, and we're going to try searching on here instead. Type in TC Helicon. I guess it is 2 words. Oh, they got a Go guitar too. So we got the sponsored. Let's get that out of there. So we have the Perform V app installed. I didn't realize that. And it is the only one, top one from TC Helicon. Well, alright. Let's open it up and check it out. Another thing I don't like about the Go Vocal, this is all the length you got on your cord. So I mean, you got to think about this hanging down from your phone, you know, and this is going to be hanging from your phone. It's not real cool. So I'm wondering, you know, do you got a tight jack? I hope your jack is tight, because that's going to be dangling out. So you're going to be relying on the length of, in which we got an adapter here that we're going to try, because we got this hooked into our little sound interface. We got a lavalier mic that we're going to be wearing, so we're going to see if we can take this into the Go Vocal and straight into our phone. We're going to see how we can do that. I didn't like this, and you can't really use an adapter because, I mean, you got to have something with the 3 rings. That's going to be a TRRS. That could even be a TRRRS. I don't know. It'd be like R, like a not a vampire, a pirate, a vampirate. And so we're getting it all set up. We got the computer booting up. We got our Zoom board. Shouts out to 4K. We got the Zoom board in the house. It's everything set. Oops. We got everything set back. I like to set with a fresh board every time, because I do so many different setups. You know, it doesn't really matter if I have presets and all that. I may eventually find some stuff that I like, but anyway. You can see here we got our right out of our board. We're going to plug the board into our Go Vocal. And so I may actually get a longer cord. I don't know. But one of my only complaint about the Go Vocal is the length of the cord on their device. We're going to be at the mercy of it. And it's going to be, you know, maybe hanging out of this tripod, or I'm going to be, you know, trying to use it in the video. So, and you got to worry about this box dangling off of there. So it would have been nice to have a longer cord. And the thing with that is you can't really use an adapter, because you got to have something that is a TRRS, or maybe it's even a TRRRS. I don't know. You got to have that special tip. It's almost like one of those Rhodes tips. We got the Vivitar box. We got it hooked up because we're going to run our lavalier mic from it. You see it's got that little switch in there. It's just a little collar mic. You just clip it onto your collar, you know what I'm saying? And it picks you up. It's gonna get rid of a lot of that background noise and just mainly pick up your audio that you're putting off from your voice. Oh yeah. I wish I still had my what do you call it? Trackball. Shouts out to the jackass that was like, oh, you gotta take out your that trackball. It's slowing down your computer. Dude, you just need to fucking rest your neck. So we're starting up we're gonna run our DAW, our digital audio workstation, to run our interface down here, and of course we got updates. All right, we got our DAW set up, and we're just gonna select a new project. Let's set up one of these audio inputs to the Avatar, or Vivitar. We got Avatar, you guys. Compton and Long Beach together now. You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G.
Hey baby, too broke down.
That well is a label that
So back to the lecture at hand. Yo into the big bow wow. I'ma tell you. Wow, it's the Snoopy D-O-double-G. I tell you how. Yo, you can big bow wow. It's the D-O-double-G. Tell you how. Oh, this is the big bow wow.
This is the big bow wow.
This is the big bow wow.
This is the big bow wow. So, for around $40 some, it's not a bad buy. And I want to say, if you had a better interface, you could probably do even better. I mean, it seemed to want to pick up my vocals pretty low. Like, it picks up some pretty low frequencies. And if they get too high, it just cuts out. So, as it takes some finagling, you got to find your perfect range for this thing, and it's really not easy. I've been trying to do this video for a few different days, so and it's probably a lot easier just to connect your microphone straight to it. Just get a microphone connected straight to, but then you can't do a bunch of cool effects, I don't think, straight to a video. Like, you can get other apps for this Go Vocal, but I don't know if you can record video. I don't know much about those apps yet. We will try to get into those some more, and we will be trying to use this piece of gear from here on out. Hey, this has been your homie, Big Boodle Bless, Gym City Studios 765. Yo, live, it's in 765. Whoop! Overall, I don't know. I didn't like how the audio was super low, and then it showed up almost really just fine on the video, so you couldn't hear the audio. You could hear the playback. That's the only thing. That was the only redeeming feature. If I couldn't play back those videos, then there was no way I could have told if it was working. I couldn't troubleshoot it, and I wouldn't have been able to finagle it the way I did to be able to get it to work. So those were some things that I found wrong with it. You know, it wasn't a perfect deal, and you're gonna want all those new chords. You definitely want the TRRSs with the 3 bars in them. That gives you 4 silver spaces. The top left, the second one right, the third microphone, and then the 4th the ground. And plus, I've got 2 of these Vivitar sound box interfaces, and they both work a little bit different. One of them, the analog works a lot better, and the other one, this one, the digital interface works better. So keep that in mind. You know, you get what you pay for. I bought those at Walmart for like $20. So, and they've given me some headaches. You know, so I've had to troubleshoot. You know, is it the wire? Try different wires and try them on both interfaces. They work on one, and they don't work on the other one. So it can be a lot of trial and error, and you can encounter a lot of problems trying to set these up, especially when you don't got the top of the line stuff. You're trying to build up with a bunch of used stuff, like, oh, well, I can get some hand-me-down things, but you got to watch out for that. But anyway, I'd hope to be able to play my instrument over this and to the phone, but like I said, it seems to be it's a lot to set up, so you might need a dedicated interface for each device, depending on the types of inputs and things that you got on your interface. Like I was saying, this Vivitar box for $20 from Walmart is pretty limited, but for what it is an excellent little piece of gear. Yeah, I give this thing like a 2 out of 5. It's gonna take a lot more playing around with to get it right, and I don't know. I almost feel like it's a piece of shit. It fucking clips out easy. There's no definitive software, like what software do I use with this, and you know, I have no way of knowing if it's recording my audio right. You know, did it clip out? You can't tell until after you've already recorded. So this gets a 1 out of a 5 for me. I'm not happy with this.